So I am unboxing today another Vaio Z which I purchased from Vaio.com through the website personalshopperj.com, and it's from Japan. This is the laptop from Japan. The difference between this laptop and the previous laptop is that this laptop has an English keyboard, has a US layout keyboard. So this is the only difference between the two. This laptop has an i7-5557U processor. It has a 13-inch screen. It has also 512 gig hard disk. It's an SSD2 hard disk. It has an LCD protective layer. It has all the tools, the tools that came with the other laptop. So we are going to unbox it today. We are going also to connect it to electricity. We are going to turn it on for the first time, and we are going to do a small comparison with this between this laptop and the Vaio Pro, which I have next to me. You cannot see it right now, but I'm going to bring it as soon as we open this laptop. Let's start this right now. So this laptop actually comes in two boxes. Actually, it came in three boxes. The box that Personal Shopper J put this laptop into, and two boxes. The first box, which is a laptop, which is the box that contains the laptop, and another box which contains the first box. This is how Vaio and previously Sony sent laptops. So that's how it is. I imported this laptop to Canada. It took actually like this time it took 10 days because there was a holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, and so it took a bit more than last time. Last time it arrived in like 6 days, but this time it will also like I'm surprised how the Japanese post is very efficient in sending mail, and it's also very cheap. But by the way, this laptop cost only $60, I think, to arrive from Japan to here. Of course, I had to pay import taxes on this laptop, but that's of course another story. As you can see here, there's the sticker that came originally on the laptop. It had the address of Personal Shopper J in Japan, which folded the laptop here. So the sticker was here in this area, so they removed the sticker in order to send it to us, to Canada. By the way, in case you're wondering, this laptop is slower than the Vaio Canvas. In case you're wondering, the Vaio Z Canvas is by far the fastest laptop or tablet on the market. It's super fast. This laptop is slower, but for some reason I do prefer this laptop over the Canvas, because the Canvas, you know, has the keyboard detached, and I don't like this, but I might purchase one. I don't know yet for sure, but this laptop is actually slower than the Canvas. So as you can see, the Personal Shopper J, they had to open. This is the outside box. They had to open it from here to take out some shipping documentation, actually from Vaio.com. So, but they didn't open. They assured me they didn't open the inside box. So, yeah. So that's the box, and something fell from the box. This is a brochure by Sony, which still, by the way, conducts all the transactions for Vaio.com. So Sony, I think, owns 5% of Vaio. So yeah, look at this. I don't know what that is. It's all in Japanese, but it looks very nice, very exciting. This is a frog. Okay. And some beavers. This is another paper that came in the outside box. I have no idea what that is, but I think this has something to do with the timing, with the shipping, maybe. I think this is when the first order was made. I have no idea. It's just really, it's very confusing. Of course, it's gonna be confusing because it's in Japanese. So this is something from Sony, also in Japanese. And this is another thing from Sony, also in Japanese. So this is the box, this is the laptop, this is how it is. You can see here, oh sorry, made in Azumino, Japan. Same thing, it's the last laptop. Product name, model number, serial number. Very nice stuff. Vaio Z here, Vaio here. Made in Azumino, Japan as well here. Okay. And some specs here. I'm not sure if it's specs actually. It's like made in Japan, personal computer, Vaio Corporation. Intel inside, Energy Star. Good stuff. Okay, so let's open the laptop. So we're opening the box, we're not opening the laptop. So okay, this is the box of cigar that we talked about in the last video, which probably has more dislikes than likes now. I have no idea why. Probably. Okay, so this is the laptop. We're gonna take a look at this laptop last, but let's look at the other widgets that came with this laptop. Looks very, very nice. I love these laptops. By the way, the reason why I bought another one, because the previous one, the laptop was in Japanese, and it's like I couldn't get used to it. But it was a good thing that Vaio came with this US layout for another, like for additional 5,000 yens. So I bought another laptop. I use these laptops for programming. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm a programmer, so I use it for programming. This is a VGA to HDMI adapter, actually HDMI to VGA adapter. It came with the last laptop. It looks nice. You see Vaio here. And that's the HDMI port. Okay. Japanese writing here. I have no idea what it means, but I think it means HDMI to VGA adapter. This is the wireless router. This is, you know, if you're in a hotel, for example, and they give you like a wireless connection just for one machine, so you can actually use this to distribute the wireless of your machine to other machines. It's very, very, very nice move and a very smart move by Vaio. Actually, this move came. This move was made by Sony first and not by Vaio. So the credit goes to Sony for this device. But I really think it's very nice. I have no idea why no other companies did the same thing. Actually, if you think about it, the other companies right now that we have are Dell, Lenovo, Toshiba, and Asus, and I don't think they make good laptops. I'm biased. I don't think they made good laptops. I own Lenovo's, I own Toshiba's, and I think they're bad. I also have a Dell. The battery died, like the Dell's battery died for like after like 6 months, like died completely. The machine won't turn on without electricity. So all the Sony Vaios machines that I bought, they are still working right now, even after like 6-7 years. It's crazy. The batteries did not die yet. So this is the electrical line. So yeah, this is the AC adapter, and it's the same thing, by the way. The AC adapter is the same one that is used by the other, by Sony, by Vaio Pro, by the Sony Vaio Pro. It's the same thing, by the way. It's the same socket. It's the same everything. Actually, it looks different now. Whoa! Look at this. It looks different, which is odd. But let's see what's gonna happen. I prepared actually the adapter for the Sony Vaio Pro to charge this thing, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But let's see. So do we have any Vaio here? Yes, Vaio. You can see Vaio here. This thing is made in China, by the way, in case you're wondering. Not the Vaio machine, but just this the AC adapter. And it's let's take a look at this closely. It doesn't have any Vaio engraved the same way the Sony had like engraved the Sony logo here. So yeah, so this is something interesting. So yeah. This is the digital pan. You see Vaio here, and it comes with an Energizer battery. It's an AAA battery, and yes, it's to be honest, I own, like right now I own probably 4 of these things. I never use them. I never use them. I think if someone is an artist or something, he can do things with these, but honestly, I've never used them. I don't know. Yeah, so just has Vaio here. For some reason, by the way, I think that the Vaio Z Canvas that ships in the United States using us.vaio.com, they actually come with bigger pans, the digital pans. It's just like it's thicker. I don't know. It looks different. At least from the videos that I saw, from the pictures that I saw, the pan looks different. This is a much smaller pan than the ones that than the one that ships with the Vaio Z Canvas in the United States, not in Japan. Because the Vaio Z Canvas is actually being sold right now in the United States. If you go to us.vaio.com, you can buy it from there. It's like the basic models. The basic model starts, I think, in 2,199, and the high-end model is like 3,199. Probably I'm missing 100 somewhere, but yes. By the way, this Vaio Z Canvas is a very high-end model. This Vaio Z is the very high-end model, and the Vaio Z is just, but it comes with Windows 8.1, so it's not the Windows 10. I actually ordered this in late September, and it came with the Windows 8.1 Pro and not the Windows 10. The Windows 10 was made available earlier this month, October. So I'm putting aside right now the box, and I'm going to take this beauty out of its cover. And this is the wow effect that we had last time. Again, this is not black, this is gray. It's actually, I have to say, it's probably light gray. It's not really dark gray. It's not silver though, huh? It's not silver, it's dark gray. It's a light gray, but it's not silver. You can flip this, because I think it's the same thing. It's the same model as the Vaio Flip, but it's very nice. You can see the Vaio logo here. It's shining. For some reason, I think it looks better than the previous one. Look at this. Okay, let's look at the back now. You can see the logo here. I think there's a serial number here. And this is how it looks like. You can dismount everything here. I think there are two fans here, by the way. There are two fans on this laptop, which is very, very interesting. By the way, look at the camera here. There's a camera on the back of this laptop, because this laptop you can use it as a tablet as well. So there's a camera on the back of the laptop, which is very, very nice. And now let's see if my order was correct, if I got the US version or the Japanese version, because if I got the Japanese version, it's a big problem, because I just paid like I don't know how much money and for nothing. So okay, so there it is. So you can see, oh, this is the US layout. Wow. Very simple keyboard. This is the keyboard that I'm used to, and I love it. Intel Core i7 Iris. You can see the Vaio logo here. And you can see the layout of this beautiful machine. It's exactly, this is, if you're a programmer, this is the keyboard that you're used to. It's nothing different. This is exactly, we're all using this keyboard, so for sure that's the that's gonna be a comfort for those programmers. If you're willing to pay a lot of money for this laptop, then you're okay. You're just you have found the laptop that really everyone is looking for. This is the best laptop for a programmer, the best laptop for a businessman, because it's a very solid laptop. By the way, this is made from metal. This is metal. This is not plastic. It's not heavy, but it's not very, very light. This laptop weighs 1.34 kilos, so that's like, I don't know, 2.7, 2.6 pounds. I don't know exactly, but this is 1.34 kilos, so it's light. It's not very light, but it's because it's metal. It's like a Mac. It's like a MacBook. It's metal. This is metal. Again, this is not a made of plastic. You can see the bezel here. It's the bezel. I think we're gonna take a better look at the bezel once I turn this thing on. There's a camera here. Here you can release. You can flip it if you want. I'm not gonna flip it right now. I'm gonna flip it later on. Let's continue right now looking at this thing. So take a look at this. It has two USB ports here. One that has electricity, one that doesn't, one that recharges things, one that doesn't. Usually you connect to this one something like, for example, a scanner or like an external hard disk or something like that. Because it provides the necessary electricity for it to feed it. This is ventilation. You can see the nice ventilation here. It looks very, very well built, by the way. For some reason, I think it looks different than the previous one. I swear, I have no idea why. You can turn it on from here. Of course, this is the on button. Let's look at the back. Oh, look at this. This is the volume. You can play with the volume here if you want. plus, minus, sorry, minus, plus. This is the volume. And this is another ventilation. Again, this machine, by the way, has 2 fans. It doesn't have 1 fan. I think it has 3 fans, actually. I'm not sure. It just, but for sure it doesn't have 1 fan. It has either 2 or 3 fans. 3 fans. Probably someone from Vaio will provide the feedback about this, but I can't tell you right now. But I think it's either 2, or for sure it's not 1. It's either 2 or 3. It has to, because this is a very thin laptop and it has a very powerful processor inside it. Actually, this is the processor inside this laptop is the fastest processor inside a net. Like this is technically an ultrabook. It's the fastest processor in an ultrabook, and that's behind. If we're not counting the Vaio Z Canvas, which has by far the fastest processor out there. I think it's the fastest processor for a real laptop, the Vaio Z Canvas. So yeah. By the way, actually the processor in this machine it's faster than most laptops out there, unless you're counting those laptops that are used for gaming, dedicated for gaming. So it's probably a little slower than that, but for other machines it's much faster than these other machines. So this is the HDMI port here. This is for the headphones port, and this is an SD card port. So it's everything. So you know, if you're thinking it only has 2 USB ports, I don't think it's a problem, because if you're connecting many things right now, it's, well, if you have more than 2 USB things that you need to use, you can always connect an adapter where you can have like one, where you can connect it to 1 USB port, and can have like up to 3 or 5, I don't know how many USB machines connected to it. Yeah, that's the thing, another time. Vaio. So you notice that it's thinner on the edge than it's here, than it is over here. It's actually thinner over here than it is on the edge, I'm sorry. It's like, I think it's less than 1 centimeters here, and it's probably like half a centimeter here in this edge. For some reason if you see there's a blank here, there's a blank space, there's an empty spot here, and I think this is because this thing turns into a tablet. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna try to connect it. I don't think the socket will work, so what we're gonna do is we are going to connect it to to its original connector. Let's see, just wait a second.